morning, my good people. I want to say hello to you again. Another day, another beautiful day, another freezing day here in lower Alabama. Let's see. Let's get on it today. Today we're going to discuss, I'm going to give a recap of my Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to do that. I'll come back later today and do a NFL prediction, playoff prediction video. Well, I've been wanting to do that anyway. So I'm going to do that a little bit later on today. But today, right now, let's talk about my Philadelphia Eagles and where we stand, how their season went. We finished off pretty well, 14-3. I think it's better than I anticipated. I was thinking 12 wins, got 14. I'm super okay with that. Obviously, we got the number 2 seed. Would have liked to have had one, but the Lions, man, the Lions seem to be the team to beat this year. They have really, really had a great year. Hopefully, I'm hoping that that's the NFC Championship game. But then again, part of me, my Eagle fan in me, is like, no, I don't want that because we're going to have to go to Detroit. Of course, I'd like the NFC Championship game to be in Philadelphia. It's only going to happen if the Lions lose between now and then. They get a first-round bye. We're playing the Green Bay Packers this weekend. We're walking into Wild Card Weekend. But anyway, throughout the season, we had some early downs. I think we were at 2-2 at one point. So to finish 14-3, I'll take it. I live in Saints country. There's probably a couple of Saints fans watching the show now. I'll do another video on the Saints, but right now we're going to talk about Philly. See, I get sidetracked so easy. But Saquon Barkley was the best addition, in my opinion, to the offseason, obviously. The numbers show it. The numbers prove it. Saquon was a massive, massive upgrade over anything that we've had lately. I wish we would have gone for the record last week. I felt like, now the all-time leading record, rushing record, was there to be had. 105 yards, I think he needed. Excuse me. Something like that. And against the Giants, that was just the way to go, I felt. Do it against his old team. I mean, I thought that would have been perfect, but because now I feel like if you don't win a Super Bowl, that car literally just came in my lane. I almost just had a head-on collision. That's wild. People can't drive, dude. Anyway, so Saquon had a fantastic year, fantastic addition to the team. Jalen, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm a little bit different than most Eagle fans because I'm also a Bama fan. So I already knew Jalen. I already knew Jalen's flaws coming in. And the thing is like he's so night and day with it because, dude, he will come in a game and just take over. And then the very next game, he will come in and just crap the bed. You don't know what you're going to get with Jalen. You don't. And a lot of his downfall, I blame on coaching. I feel like there's been OCs in the past that have masked his flaws and helped him. And then I feel like most of the time, unfortunately, there's OCs that don't know what to do with it. There's coaches that don't know how to mask, or they don't realize there is things to mask, or whatever the situation may be. So I don't know if I don't know if I just and the thing is now is Kellen Moore is the Saints are wanting to talk to him about being their head coach, and I'm like, here we go again. We get another OC. He's had a pretty decent year, and we're going to lose him. We're going to lose our OC to another head coaching job, and that's great. Good for Kellen Moore, awesome. But here we go again, man. How many OCs has Jalen Hurts had in his career, going all the way back to college? Because he dealt with that at Bama too. You got a different OC every year. Like, I just, dang, man, he has had no consistency with his coaching at all, period. So for him to be able to do what he's done, with that said, that's pretty remarkable. Say what you want about Jalen. I've crapped on him just as much as everybody else, but dude, you can't deny the guy's skill. The guy's good. He is. if you give him an OC for consistently for a couple of years, I'd love to see what he can do. We just haven't seen that his entire career. So, and the one time we did, he got to the Super Bowl in 2022. So, I mean, we'll see what happens this year. I feel good. I'm hoping Kellen Moore will stick around for another year and the Saints will go another direction. Saints fans, leave your comment down below on what you think about Kellen Moore, and tell me what you think about where you guys are going to go. That's why I keep bringing up the Saints, because they're definitely involved right now. They're definitely in play for ROC. So I'm curious your thoughts and comments. Leave them down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But and we've had some drama in Philly with Jalen and AJ. That's all kind of been squashed now. The media in Philadelphia is ridiculous. They will use anything they can to get a click. They're going to build up anything they can build up. They're going to build up to get clicks, man. And I don't like that, but that's the world we live in today. But it was a good season, man. Jalen done well. 14-3. I have no complaints. Early on in the year, we seemed to be struggling with the NFC South, which was funny because that's in my opinion, that's like the worst division in all of football. I think Tampa's better than people give them credit for. There's a reason they've won that division here a lot lately. I've always said that Baker Mayfield was underrated. I'm not saying he's Mahomes or Brady. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying he's better than I think people give him credit for. He's definitely a winner. Always was. I think he got put in bad situations early on in his career, especially with Cleveland. Nobody succeeds in Cleveland. Nobody. Name me the last quarterback who did. It's been a while. It's not anytime soon. I know that. But I don't think they're half bad. Now, I keep wondering away from Philly. Let's see. Devontae Smith, decent season. Obviously, I want more out of him, but he's one of the best number twos in the league when he's on the field. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. He does a lot more than what is talked about. His presence alone is good. His route running is phenomenal. That gets talked about a lot. But I'll take my two receivers over anybody else. I will take AJ and Devontae Smith over AJ Brown and Devontae Smith over any two other wide receivers in the league. Now, you can give me Cincinnati's. I'll take their wide receivers. They're phenomenal. But there's not many more. Maybe Miami's. Miami's got good receivers. But I put my two over anybody. I'm biased. I'm an Eagles fan. Fly Eagles fly all day long. But anyway, I'm not going to rant on much more. I just wanted to come on here today, give my two thoughts on how Philly's season went. I'd love to hear from especially Saints fans. Tell me down below what you think about Kellen Moore. Tell me what you think about who do you want to be y'all's head coach. I don't know anything because I don't keep up with the Saints, so I don't know who else the Saints are looking at. I don't know who else is a possibility. So go down below and let me know what you guys think about Kellen Moore and who you guys might think might be coming in for a interview. I look forward to talking to you guys a little bit later on the day about the playoffs games this coming weekend. And until then, deuces.